Hi, Ken German here, CEO of Peak Profit Global, the project manager to your success. And Peak Profit Global is a full-service marketing agency that specializes in business development for entrepreneurs and small business owners. We have a variety of done-for-you marketing services that will allow us to do all the marketing and advertising for your business and allowing you to focus on what you do best, work with your clients and live your dream and passion. So what I'm going to do kind of this morning is we got through the move. I got a bunch of pictures of some of the damage that the movers did to our new townhome, which I'll be talking to the property owners about, or the movers this morning about. And I kind of had a precarious position I was put in yesterday or on Saturday with the movers, where the movers that were working here kind of came to me and they demanded a tip. And I'm all about rewarding people for hard work, but when somebody comes to me and demands a tip, the answer is going to be no. Now, prior to them asking for the money, I was prepared to give them each $20 each, because there are three movers, to kind of reward them for the hard work they put in. But they were kind of scheming from the time that they arrived to try and hit us up for that tip. And when they asked me for the tip, I just said, well, why don't you ask your boss for it? Because they were kind of complaining the whole time that they were there, yada, yada, yada. So I'll be talking to the movers, which is all my son's movers, this morning as soon as they open up, and I can get a hold of the manager, Cody, to talk to him about how the damage in our new townhouse is going to get repaired. Because, like I said, it's a brand new property, and there's dings all over the walls, there's scratches in the floor, and all this stuff that we don't want to have in our property. And what was funny about the scratches in the floor and all that is that I asked them to put blankets down on the floor to avoid that from happening, and they chose not to do that. So their moving teams need a little bit more education on how to protect the properties of the people that they're moving the furniture and the boxes and stuff into. So this is kind of the new property. You can see that's just a beautiful lake in the middle of here, and there's a whole walking path going around the lake. On Saturday, our first day here, I took Micah for a walk on the nature path, and Micah kind of rolled around a bit, and she managed to pick up about 30 wood ticks. Now, Micah's never seen a wood tick in her 9 years of her life, and she picked up 30 of them so far that I found. So we're going to have to make sure that Micah gets a tick collar. But we're not going to be walking with the dog anytime soon in the nature path with the dog. So there's a nice little area here for the kids. There's some charcoal grills around in the area here too, so we can actually have some shashlik. Shashlik is the Russian version of shish kebabs. You can see the nice little picnic area here. There's a dog park here. There's a small dog in there now, so I'm not going to bring Micah in there. But you can kind of see how nice of a community it is here. The Palm Beach Gardens area, at least the area that we're in, is kind of very eclectic and very affluent. And we like that. We live in a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhouse, 3-level. It has the foyer, an entrance from the single car garage. The single car garage is attached to the main property and the main house. So you come into the garage and you go directly in through a utility door into the foyer, and then up the foyer to the first set of steps. The first set of steps goes into the living room and dining room area. And there's a half bath That's right there on the top of the steps for our guests to use. So there's no reason our guests have to go up into our personal living space when they come over to visit unless they're invited. I've had situations in the past where people get kind of nosy and they go through your medicine cabinets and stuff like that, and they wonder, well, how I found that out. Well, that's because I had a video camera on you watching you do it. Let's keep, we're walking. So this is going to be kind of my morning routine, walking the dog. The weather's been pretty hot here lately. And there seems to be a lot of young professionals in here, which is kind of what we're looking for. There's a cooking class tomorrow. I'm going to look at approaching the management office to see if I can start teaching some classes on marketing and how to start a business and social media and different classes here to help people learn a little bit more about effective marketing strategies and marketing funnels and all of that. I talked a little bit about the rev share strategies, and I'm still going to be doing some of the rev share strategy, some of the rev shares, but I'm backing off on the rev shares to focus a majority of my passive wealth building right now on Bitcoin mining through a service called HashOcean, and I'll be doing some videos about that. My dog this is a new environment for the dog, so the dog feels that she has to sniff everything. Wrong direction. This way. And what I love about HashOcean as an example is that, which I know this sounds like a lot of money, but when you look at your return on your investment, so we'll give you a simple example with HashOcean. If you put in $540 into HashOcean, the next 24 hours you will earn $10 a day for the rest of your life, for as long as that business is alive. HashOcean has paid out $256 million to its members. They have 500,000 members of their site. They post all the withdrawals and all the statistics. They rate their members. They just have a lot of data showing how successful they are. They've been in business for about 1,400 days. So that's longer than any rev share. Well, that's a long time. And I love it because they have an automatic withdrawal option, so that you'll automatically have the money transferred every 24 hours to your Bitcoin account. And in my case, the Bitcoin account is going to be the one that's attached to my Bitcoin debit card. I'm going to work towards getting the HashOcean up to $100,000 a month by December, and we will be purchasing the land for our new house by December. That's the current goal. We went and looked at the property, and I'm not talking about what area it is anymore because I don't want any competition for the land. There's only a certain number of lots that are available in the area, and that's where we want to live, so I'm not going to be talking about the specific area anymore, because we've worked hard to find it. Just another nice little area with some grills and nice little area to have a picnic. We got the water fountains in here. The energy just feels different here than it felt down, and it's not as hectic or not as frantic as it was when we lived in Broward County and Coconut Creek. We're noticing the water tastes a little different here. Well, at least I am. And we're happy to be here. I got a Masonic Lodge and a Freemasons meeting with the Blue Lodge here. I'm going to be joining the Blue Lodge. And I'm going to be calling the Shriners this Thursday to be able to, the Shriners and the Bahia Shrine in Orlando, where I was raised to be a Shriner. And I'll be activating my Shriners membership here in Palm Beach County. So I'm going to be pretty active with the groups that are here. They seem to be pretty active with the Blue Lodge There's 35 active members with 230 members in the actual lodge, so it's a pretty active group. They're all my age. So looking to be more social and getting some more friends and having a guys' night out. The Masons here meet every Thursday for breakfast. And they meet at the local, well, the last time I was here, they met at the Duffy's after the lodge meeting. So it's a very social thing, and that's what I'm kind of looking forward to. They got carports here for the people that don't have garages. Everybody has an assigned parking space here that rents here, so nobody else can park here. And you have a parking sticker. You get 3 warnings if you don't have a parking sticker before your car will get booted, or before second warning your car is going to get booted, third warning your car is going to get towed. So it's a nice community. You can kind of see the clubhouse here. I take you through the clubhouse, but my dog is with me and I don't really think that would be a good idea. I mentioned in the other video that they actually do DNA testing on your dogs. As to whether or not they actually submit the DNA test ever, we don't know. But it's a good deterrent for people who don't pick up after their pets. That just annoys me that you'll see a good old pile of you-know-what 5 feet from the dog station because somebody's too freaking lazy to pick it up. The book is going along pretty well. Like I said, I submitted all the chapters, the content to my ghostwriter, and we're estimating that the book should be ready by about July 15th or so. We'll be doing basically 2 chapters a week. To get this book ready, then I'm going to start outlining the next book, because I'm planning on launching at least 2 new books a year, and the content that's in the books is going to be tying directly into all of my educational opportunities that I have for the training. The Peak Profit Academy website is underway as far as content, and my web design team is working on that right now. In about 2 weeks, we're going to start the reboot of the Peak Profit Global website to completely redo that. We're going to be doing some work on SEO to get the sites ranked and not have to pay somebody an absorbent amounts of money to get their sites ranked, to get my sites ranked. Because, Google's all about fresh content and doing it that way, and just getting fresh content out there. My wife has been pretty much mapping out the area, and she's the one who does all the driving now. When we get the townhouse better organized, and we'll give you a little bit of a tour of the townhouse. But it just feels good being here. New opportunities, new adventures. We're also looking at joining the Palm Beach County Chamber of Commerce. Since we live here now, it doesn't take that much for us to actually drive to the events. It's no longer going to be an hour trip. And that's kind of where things are at. I'm super excited about the business launch. I'm super excited about Hash Ocean. Like I said, my goal for the Hash Ocean is to get that up to $100,000 a month by December. And that'll start off basically with a $6,000 investment. Then I'll get the $6,000 back in 45 days. And I'm just going to keep on turning that $6,000 over and over again in order to get that compounding money going and to be able to hit the $100,000 a month. Once I hit the $100,000 a month in the one account. Now, there is no withdrawal limits on Hash Ocean. It's all in Bitcoin. And in my opinion, the 3 most trusted currencies in the world are gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pretty awesome because it's not controlled by any government, and it's not going away anytime soon. In fact, the Bitcoin has been climbing in price again. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits $1,000 per 1,000 Bitcoin per US dollar by the end of the year. Not sure what the predictions are, but I'm going to be offering a discount to my clients for paying for my services in Bitcoin, because my business is going to be accepting Bitcoin as a currency for paying for all my services. I'm in the process of getting that Bitcoin merchant account set up through Coinbase, and Coinbase offers Bitcoin debit cards, and that's going to be just a beautiful thing. I'm looking also into some Bitcoin exchanges to be able to buy a Bitcoin, and I will potentially be doing some digital currency forex trading between the different Bitcoin currencies to be able to help have another income stream for my business. This is kind of the pool area. I can't walk in here with the dog, and I have a key fob for it, but I'm not going to. Well, it is open. I'll have to let the apartment complex know about that, or the management company know about that this morning, that door is broken. Come on, good girl, Micah. That's kind of what's going on right now. So we're working on the websites for my business. We're working on Peak Profit Academy, which will be my training site. We're going to be doing that all through using ClickFunnels and the ClickFunnels membership sites. And eventually we'll be adding on some additional features called Actionetics and Backup CRM. I need to do some more investigation on Backup CRM to see if Backup CRM is going to be better than Active Campaign. That's kind of what's going on. As far as marketing is going to go, the way my marketing funnel is going to work is there's going to be a bottom-up entry to the marketing funnel and then a top-down entry to the marketing funnel. What that means is that there's going to be a sales page to market the $30 a month program, and there'll be a sales page to market the one-to-one executive coaching and the marketing services. As far as that goes, the way my programs are going to work is you're going to be a base monthly retainer fee, and as long as you're one of my one-to-one clients, that you'll get a good discount on my services, which would be pretty much near wholesale pricing for those services, as long as you're a one-to-one client, because I believe in rewarding success. We've got valet trash here, which is pretty cool. So they come and pick up the trash every day. You have to have the trash bagged in order for them to pick it up. So it has to be in a bag and it has to be tied off. Can't be any loose trash in the little trash bins. You see the trash bin right there, the beige looking. Every property has one of those, and that's where you put your trash, and they come pick it up every day. Sweet. It's a Tesla. My wife and I, after we buy the property, we're going to do when we go to buy the property, we're going to get a loan for the land, and then we're going to pay off the land within 6 months. As soon as we secure the land, then we're going to go to the business, we're going to go to the builders and get the plans drawn up for our house, and then start doing since we actually will have officially will be owners, even though there'll be a mortgage on the land. We'll be able to start doing the development to be able to prep the property. But we're shooting to start to break ground on the house in June of 2017 with a finish date of June of 2018. That's all that I really have to say for today. It's just a beautiful property, as you can see. We get full sun almost the entire day in the property, and we're pretty happy with it. So I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow again, and we'll keep doing this. Have an awesome day.